Okay, we got some news just in. Port Elizabeth police have refuted reports that they advised the Speaker to cancel the special council meeting due to security reasons. Now, Nelson Mandela-based Speaker Buyelwa Mafaya released a statement saying they took the decision to cancel the meeting in consultation with the SAPS. Mafaya added that there were certain councillors who were threatened. Let's get the very latest now and cross to our reporter Lerato Thipa, who is live for us in Port Elizabeth. Lerato, developments on the story. What's the latest?
The latest, as you have said, the SAPS has distanced themselves, saying that they were not given any mandate to try and cancel the council meeting. That in fact they had their ducks in a row, they were ready, the security was on board, and were expecting a council meeting as was proposed by the council this morning. We are now here with the ANC, who are on the forefront of making sure this council meeting happens, and who also have their speaker, the ANC, in the chair. Ms. Ngakula, this morning we heard from your speaker, Ms. Mafaya, that the council meeting has been postponed. The statement later refuted by the SAPS. What is the ANC stance on this?
Well, as the ANC, we are currently awaiting reports in relation to this matter because, one, the issue of security concerns was brought to our attention last night. This is what we were informed, which informed the decision of the Speaker to cancel the council meeting. As you would know, and I think as the public would know now, this has been refuted by the SAPS. One, so what we said as the ANC to the Speaker is that she's also compelled by law, in the light of such circumstances prevailing themselves or availing themselves, to take the appropriate action. That is one. But two, we want an urgent report in relation to this matter because as the ANC, we do not take a potential loss of life as something which is very light. As the ANC, we have a responsibility to ensure that at all times our deployees, they operate in a conducive environment which is secure. So one, we're in a process now of soliciting a report from the Speaker, so we may determine what then becomes a proper way forward. But in relation to the stance of the ANC is very clear that it's got no confidence in Mongameli Bobani. Under his tenure of leadership, the city has practically collapsed. So the ANC is not so that's the fact of the matter, but on the basis of the reports which we receive, the ANC will be able to craft a proper way forward which will ensure that the residents of this metro, their institution, which is the municipality, is saved from the tyrannical reign of Mongameli Bobani.
Mr. Ngakula, this morning DA Councillor Ngababanga said that last night you were in talks with the DA and a possible unit was going to be formed to try and remove Mr. Bongameli. Are we seeing a partnership, or perhaps marriage, between you and the DA in the metro to remove Mr. Bobani?
One, the petition was signed by councillors from a number of political organizations, DA included, ANC included, EFF included, AIC included. So any basis of engagement would have been around a common issue in relation to that. But to put it on the record, the ANC has no strategic relations which relate to any form of governance with the Democratic Alliance. There is no coalition which is being formed with the DA. So one, as I had stated, that this was the information which was brought to the ANC. The ANC is in the process of soliciting a report in that regard, so it can ensure that then it's able to craft a proper way forward to say how then does it move in light of all these circumstances which are prevailing themselves.
Mr. Ngaba, currently the ANC doesn't have enough numbers to remove Mr. Bobani unless you partner with the DA because the EFF is pulled out. How then going forward do you then topple Mr. Bobani from his throne without partnering with the DA?
Well, as I had said, the petition had been signed by a number of political parties, even with the EFF's withdrawal. It's a simple issue of arithmetic, If the council meeting had said, we would not have a mayor, which is Mongameli Bobani today. So the withdrawal of the EFF from the participation in the motion itself, in terms of material value in relation to the removal of Bobani would have been insignificant as the numbers still would have been made around the removal of the mayor.
The way forward now for the ANC, I know that you have said that the aim is to try to remove Mr. Bobani. Going forward then, what is the interim plan of the ANC in light of that?
Well, the objective of the ANC, is to try and stabilize the institution administratively and politically, because the stabilization of the municipality has a consequential effect on service delivery. It has a consequential effect on the transformation of the lives of our people. So our preoccupation, one, and I think the call for the removal of Bobani must be understood within the proper context of trying to stabilize the institution both politically and administratively. So the way forward, as I had said, that once we receive the relevant reports, we will be able to craft a proper way forward. But our objective is very clear, and what we are uncompromising around is that this city needs to be fixed, this institution needs to be stabilized, and services need to go to the masses of our people.
That was the ANC Charleston coordinator Longakula saying that they are standing firm that Mayor Bongomeni Bobani has to leave and they will not change their mind on that, but also saying that in no way are they going to make any marriage between them and the DA, but they are focused on making sure that the city is stabilized and good services are taken back to the people. But for now, let's go back to you in studio.
Lerato, we've been hearing for the better part of this morning, I guess, from certain political parties on how they feel with regards to Mayor Bobani. But what are the residents saying? What are you hearing on the ground with regards to the metro and the state of the metro under the leadership of Mayor Bobani?
I think the comments from the residents on the ground are two-sided. I mean, you have a certain sector of the society in Nelson Mandela Bay saying that they are confident that Mr. Bobani is the suitable candidate, that he has, to a certain extent, delivered services, especially people in the township. But on the other side, you have people that are saying that he has illegally spent money, that he has misused funds within the metro, and that he must leave. So I would really say that it's a bit of a cost of two turns. There's one side they're saying that he must leave, he's spent money irregularly, he has been investigated by the Hawks, and that perhaps is a corrupt man. On the other side, people are saying that this is a man that we want. He's a people's person, very sociable, very much in touch with people's needs, and perhaps the best person to lead this metro.
All right, Lerato, thank you very much indeed for your reporting. Lerato bringing us breaking news now. The Port Elizabeth Police refuting reports that they advised the Speaker to cancel the special council meeting due to security concerns. No doubt Lerato will bring us the very latest as and when it happens. Meanwhile,